You guys sound great. You guys sound really, really
I think
good.
Justin was better.
I think Ryan Seacrest needs to find you guys ASAP
Yes.
Rocky.
Go home.
Anyway, so
Is
it's
my mic
time.
on?
Yeah, all our mics are on.
All our
We're
mics are on.
singing
We're all
the
singing.
entire
Oh,
time.
That's what I was
nice.
saying.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Loving it.
But that was I was saying.
Hitman of Steel, baby.
Excuse me.
Please.
Don't call my girl, baby.
Por favor.
Anyway, so it is time for.
For our nerd alert. Just wanted to say I got to see Spider-Man with these two guys.
I mean,
these two lovely
kind of,
people.
because I sat like in a better.
Well, she was
she
with her.
hates us.
She was with her significant other,
I was with my.
and it's not that
significant
we hated her. We just wanted to sit in the
We
back.
just
other. Why
hated
did that
her.
sound like a scene from Clueless? I mean, we don't hate her.
I
Don't
just
mean
think she's
girls.
grody.
She's just gross.
Gag me with a spoon.
Okay, I'm pretty sure we can't say that on the radio.
With a spoon?
That was
And
funny.
can
Okay,
you
but
not
that's
repeat it?
Don't repeat it.
That's a bad thing?
Don't repeat it.
It's what it's suggesting. Look, I
It's
got
like
the
to
president
throw- it's
staring
like-
right at me.
You know, like to throw up though. It's not.
All right, you know what?
Okay,
Let's
that's
just, all right,
the-
we'll stop
okay.
it.
All right,
Anyway,
But anyway, we
let's-
saw
let's-
Spider-Man.
saw
Let's change it.
Spider-Man, and it
I'm
was
gonna say
great.
my piece.
Okay,
It just got quiet.
like-
No, because I just saw our
That's
mutual
cool.
friend, our two mutual friends.
So mutual.
Mutual.
The amount of mutual
Mutual
friends that
fr-
the usual suspects have is ridiculous because
don't.
everyone and their mom is our mutual friend.
But,
What's up,
yeah.
guys? How are
Hey,
you? All right,
guys.
guys, can we focus? We like acting
But
like
anyway.
we're on air for hours. Let's go.
We have ours.
We honestly actually have
Like
11 minutes.
Okay.
So let's
Anyway,
do this.
here's my piece.
Crunch time.
Movie, story, liked it. Didn't like the storytelling.
Love the graphics.
Love the graphics.
Love
Love
the
Spider-Man.
graphics.
hate
Graphics were
every
great.
type of opinion that Jay has about this. That's
How
why.
I'm with Jay. I think it was a good movie, but it wasn't like memorable.
storytelling? Do you understand what I'm
honestly-
saying?
Electro was
honestly-
great.
Do you understand the word coming out of my mouth?
Let me give my piece.
Yes.
Oh my
Because
God.
Spider-Man is my favorite character of all time, favorite superhero, and I'm a huge nerd. I'm into Spider-Man comics and everything. I'm actually.
We all know
waiting-
We
that.
already know this, bro.
Actually,
You're wasting our time.
waiting for mine to come in. But
11
anyways,
minutes.
Oh, you
Let's
still?
go.
We'll talk about
yeah,
it. We'll talk
but
about it.
anyways, I thought that this movie was amazing.
This
I
show
thought it
has
was-
to be like the least serious show.
I thought it was the best Spider-Man movie to date, beating out the first one and the original trilogy with Tobey Maguire and even all the other Spider-Man.
Honestly,
But
I like the
stuff.
first one more than the second one.
Nah.
I liked the
No.
first
Nah,
one.
you're
I
wrong.
did
Your
like
opinion's
what's
invalid. So
that is hurtful. I am a part of the show.
You're a part of
believe
the
it or
show,
not.
and you're a part of this conversation. You saw it with us.
Thank
but
you,
anyway,
Jay.
I did love the balance of the villains. Great. But do you understand what I'm saying? Story was good.
Did you really-
Storytelling was bad.
Wait, I got a question
I really
for you though.
don't. I
Guys?
understand what you're
Hey,
trying to say,
guys.
but I don't have
Guys.
that same feeling. I really think the storytelling was great.
Because like I said, I felt like if it was translated in comics, I would love it. But
But I feel like that's exactly
no,
it's
but
literally like a
you-
comic
this
on
is
screen.
This is where Spring would come in as a movie. Like it can't when you're translating
Were you
something
gonna call
as
me a movie bad?
No, continue.
no, but as a movie,
Second,
Yeah,
Jay, continue.
That was hurtful.
But-
Go ahead, continue.
it like if it was in comic form, yes, I would love it because it would take. I don't know. The story was like off. I don't know. And especially, oh no, wait, and we're gonna add. Well, you were Spring was there. You were there. They were high school kids talking
Yes,
a
we
lot
also-
and a lot, and I couldn't
Actually,
enjoy
wait,
the
pause
movie.
that for a second. I wasn't there because I had better seats. Now continue.
Okay.
Just to
I didn't
clarify,
have
we
annoying
actually
high
hate,
schoolers.
we actually hate Spring. Let's just leave it at
Yeah,
that.
Hate is a
but
strong
anyway,
word.
No,
they
hate is
were-
an accurate word. That's what that is.
But yes, that's one of the reasons why I couldn't enjoy the movie. Not that I didn't dislike the movie. Probably, like I said, I probably have to see it again. I would have paid for it to see it again, but I would like watch it and be
You
like,
wouldn't pay to see it again?
no,
I
I
wouldn't
want
pay to
to.
see
I
it
want to
again
see
either.
Captain America
I
more
did.
than
I
like
did.
5 times.
Well, I will agree with you saying that Captain America Winter
Two.
Soldier was definitely better than Spider-Man 2. I'll agree with on that, but I would
Oh.
definitely pay at least another 2 more times to see Spider-Man. Captain America, I can honestly pay like over and over and over.
Okay, you're not too comic book-y,
I'm not. No.
but how did you think of it as a movie?
As a movie, visually, it was really good. I like the scene, especially with Electro, just because it was so perfect.
Okay.
Especially, okay.
The computer graphics were amazing.
The computer graphics were just ridiculously on point. There was just not one detail was missed. Beautiful, great.
Yes.
Electro, when he's first introduced as Electro,
Yeah.
I don't know if you noticed the music in the background. Like you could hear his
Yeah, yeah,
thoughts.
yeah.
That was just
Yeah.
beautiful. Completely, that was perfect. What
Mark
else
Webb,
was good?
everyone.
I like the way they killed Gwen Stacy.
No need to say spoiler because everyone should know this by now. But yes, That's 3.
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot you got to say spoiler alert.
You're supposed to put.
sorry.
That's
I-
common
I-
knowledge.
We have
down.
like one viewer, so I don't think that one viewer is.
It's
Honestly,
common knowledge. You need to know this.
We don't have that many viewers. It says no viewers. The only viewers we got are the people staring at me right now.
Okay.
And I'm sure they all know about it.
But
I'm sure. But what
And-
else did I like?
yes,
I didn't like Rhino coming up at the end, but I guess since you guys are movie nerds, you know why they did that, because something about Sinister Six. Understood.
Yes.
I did like the guy who played Harry Osborn.
I like.
Did
I
not
like,
appreciate
I like,
him looking the way he looked for the Goblin though.
Eh,
It,
whatever.
it didn't seem sinister. He just seems really silly to me.
Like
Okay.
ugly.
All right.
Yeah, he didn't. I couldn't like if he came
He
after
didn't
me,
have
I'd laugh a
He
bit.
didn't have like the evil factor.
He had a
didn't
good
have the
Harry.
body.
He had a good Harry though. I like that.
Harry
He
was
had an amazing
perfect
Harry.
because he looked like a boarding school kid who just came back and is very upset.
Were you just sitting there in the theater and be like, why can't I dress like him?
Yes. His
He had
fashion
the
sense
pin-up?
was beautiful.
I was actually thinking he was really cute.
But you didn't. He
Oh.
was fly.
He was fly.
He
But
was
anyway,
fly, but
he
he's
like-
also.
We digress.
Do you like him more than James
Yes.
Franco? But James
Yes.
Franco made a better second Goblin.
Yeah, I think
Yes.
James Franco was a better Goblin.
Goblin, but not
this
Harry.
Guy was a better Harry.
Harry Osborn.
Yes.
I think
also,
James Franco's
I hate
overrated.
that Goblin that James Franco turned into. I think that was incredibly unnecessary.
You mean the angry? I don't understand.
Just
no,
the
I
sec-
think just him becoming
Only
the
a second
next
Goblin.
Green Goblin was
Yeah,
horrible.
it was unnecessary.
He shouldn't have been.
But yeah. What else?
Going back to what Spring said about Rhino, the one thing that I mean I can understand from a
It's
movie
done like in the cartoons.
Yeah, in the moviegoer's perspective, it is a little kind of like
I just felt it
weird.
was a little extra. Like
It
I feel
is.
like it should have ended
The
after
only-
she
I
died,
think
but it
they,
didn't.
I think they did it like that because in comics and in cartoons of Spider-Man's past,
Yes.
it always ends with some little cliffhangers like that.
they're gonna come back.
Like they're gonna come back. They introduced Rhino in the beginning without the Rhino suit. You saw the actual actor, and then Spider-Man did his thing and stopped him, and then he got the Rhino suit later, and he came back. It was kind of like bringing everything into a whole. Because after he lost Gwen Stacy, he didn't really know what to do with his life. He stopped being Spider-Man.
It's been like
so
a
it
year,
was
right?
to
It was
basically
about a
like
year.
clarify to
Oh,
the
did you
crowd
like-
that he
did you
does
like-
come back, pretty much.
Yeah, it was basically to bring everything full circle to stop where it started. You know
Another
what I mean?
appreciation.
Here's an Easter.
Everything was shot and filmed in New York.
Yeah.
Every
Love
single
that.
Yeah,
thing.
that
Love
has
that.
most
They don't-
definitely.
But they don't do that usually anymore. Usually they'll film like certain scenes in New York
Yeah.
and then go to another location. This every single
That's
little
what
thing was-
Avengers did. Avengers shot
Yeah.
their last scene in Central Park,
Central Park,
which I
that was
could have
it.
been there. I'm upset
Is
at
there
myself.
a reason why they're doing it in New York, or
What are we talking about?
the
Spider-Man?
fact that they're filming in New York?
Spider-Man or Avengers?
Both. Why did they
Well,
both film?
Spider-Man
Because
is set in New York.
no, well, all
That I
Marvel,
do
all
know.
Marvel takes place in New York.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Every
Marvel
main
thing,
person-
New York City.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Got
It's
it,
like
understood.
the central nervous system.
Yeah.
It's New
Okay.
York.
Cause it's Stan Lee, which I'm writing a documentary about, but I'll get back to later there. Yo, Easter egg. Did you love how the clock stopped at 1:20?
I honestly didn't even notice that.
What is the point of that?
What's the point of that?
She dies in issue 120.
Oh yeah, she does. Oh my gosh, yes! I completely. That blew my mind. I didn't
You see my goblin face?
Me
I'm
and an
like,
onlooker had the exact same reaction. We were just like, "Oh, really?"
Shut up, Spring.
but yes.
But no, yeah, it was. I thought it was amazingly well done. They couldn't have killed off Gwen any better way. I thought it was
Oh,
perfect.
you see how in real life she's a redhead?
Yes, I saw that.
I wanna.
Wasn't it insane though
the
the
second
way?
Jay tagged me in a Facebook post where it was Gwen Stacy
And it's like-
Emma Stone on the other side, and she was in her redhead, and it
And
was
we're
like
like, we-
Mary Jane. But
It's like we'll pretend that we don't notice. You don't get it?
I do get it.
Okay.
Okay.
She was just staring at me, and I was like,
I was
"Come on."
staring at you because I was thinking about something. I'm sorry.
She does that all the
I
time.
do that all the time.
But no, yeah, I honestly love the movie, and I don't think they could have done it any better. I
No,
love
it was
Mark
a good
Webb.
movie.
Mark Webb
She-
utilizes his like romantic
Yeah.
skill, which he did good. I felt like there was too much of that, but in the comic, if it was in the comic book, that would have done great. But
Yeah.
for a movie that was 2 hours and 21 minutes, that's like one of those Oscar movies. It's a superhero movie. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Well, the
you know, and
Avengers
that-
was extremely long.
And
What?
that
The Avengers was extremely long. Wasn't it over 2 hours?
Yeah, but you have a cast. You only,
Oh,
you're
they have
stuck with.
one character.
There's more than one
One
character,
main
and then you just
character.
have Spider-Man and Gwen Stacy.
Yeah.
I can kind of understand that, but for me, what it is that I guess they really wanted to emphasize the love
The-
story
yeah,
that they had.
that's why
because
they-
in the comics, Gwen Stacy was his first girlfriend,
Yeah.
and they went out for a long time. So they're
But that's
really
why they
trying
had
to
the
show
first
you,
movie.
but they're really trying to show you the emotions that they went through in 2 movies instead of
It seemed that
over
in this
20
movie
years.
though, it wasn't spanned over months. It was spanned over years. because like
In
they
the movie? I
think
graduated
two to-
high
2 to 3
school.
years.
I
I
think
feel
it was
like yeah,
2 years.
2 to 3
definitely.
It was 2 years. Up
And they,
until
the way they do it
graduation.
so subtly that you don't even realize that
Nah,
they expand.
well,
I didn't realize it until like
I picked up on.
I think
right
I like
now.
that they showed how she got fed up with everything, you know, because it's a very realistic emotion. Like you're not
Yeah,
gonna want to.
especially between the two actors. 'Cause
Yeah,
they
'cause
like
they're
it.
actually
Yeah,
going
yeah.
out now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought it was great. Her dying and his reaction was amazing.
They did
I
it.
loved it.
It was everything was slow, and I loved the part where he like
the whip turned into
the
a
web
hand.
turned into a hand, tried to grab her, and then the way it was also sudden. It just went.
Yeah,
and
I
that
love
was
how
it.
they killed her off
They
here.
didn't make the death dramatic. Like they didn't make the actual like death
No,
like
they made
slow
that.
motion.
No.
But it was the after effects, like the before and after effects. that
Yeah,
were
before it
dramatic.
was leading up, it was so suspenseful. Then afterwards,
You were
it was
like,
just like, did that really just
edge of-
happen?
edge of your
yeah,
seat.
and they made it fast. Like I appreciate because usually sometimes they'll make like.
No, yeah, the actual death
That
was
was the
incredibly. That
type
thing
of-
was
In the
about
comic
2
book,
seconds.
It
in the
was,
comic book, it
yeah.
was the same, but just her neck snapping. Here was hit her
Yeah,
her
wasn't
head.
it that he
Here, I
like
think it
webs
was
her
a-
neck or something?
It was hit her head, but at the same time, it had to be the
No,
neck snap.
The official thing is that he broke her back and her neck snapped,
It was-
slammed against the
So
back of
literally,
the floor.
literally
and
the whole back.
yeah, it
just
was
done. But it was
it was a lot more graphic than the original comic, also.
yeah.
But I love that.
Yeah.
In the original comic, he actually Green Goblin throwed her off, and he webbed her by her ankle. And as he
Yeah.
pulled her up, he suddenly jerked her as she was falling, so her neck went all the way back, and he snapped her neck.
Yeah.
So it kind of like
That's
he was
crazy.
also being really
Yeah.
cocky about the situation because he just beat Green Goblin. He was like, "Oh, I'm the best superhero in the world. No one can do anything to me." And then he pulls up Gwen Stacy and realizes what he just did, and he goes into a sudden panic and is like going crazy. And then later on, they actually recanted it in the comics and said that she died of a heart attack on her way down. But all the real comic goers know what it
Yeah.
is.
Well, still a sad instance. So I
Well,
think I'm gonna let Jay take
I'm
it away with his
just-
comic books real quick for
Here
the
are
last
comic
time.
books for the week.
The last time
Aquaman
we
and
did
the
this.
Others 2, issue 2. I don't really collect it. Don't care too much. I only like Aquaman's original comic. Batman Eternal 5, still going strong by Scott Snyder. Batman and Superman issue 10. I still haven't read that yet, which is weird. Detective Comics 31, good. Earth 2, issue 23. It's something about, alternate version of Superman fighting Lois Lane, which is weird. Lois Lane is supposed to protect Earth or something like that. Then there's some cool graphic novel called Godzilla The Awakening, or semicolon Awakening. It's a pretty cool cover. Green Arrow 31, Green Lantern 31, and a new comic called The New 52 Futures End, where Batman from Batman Beyond goes back in time to stop someone. I'm trying to remember his name. Skip that. Anyway, Swamp Thing issue 31, The Wake issue 8. That is also written by Scott Snyder. It's only 10 issues. And I think that's it for this week's comic.
Just really quick, there's a couple movies to look out for.
Oh wait, and
So,
Amazing
like,
Spider-Man 1.1. Sorry, I'm sorry. The Amazing.
Just when you thought
I'm
he
sorry.
was done.
No, because this is an important comic book.
Go ahead.
The Amazing Spider-Man issue 1.1. The cover is drawn by Alex Ross.
Oh,
Yes.
grabbing that.
Yes.
Have to.
And it got an 8.5. It got an 8.5, which is really dope. And Cyclops issue 1 got an 8.5. Cyclops,
Really?
he's getting his own comic.
Yeah, no, I saw it. I can't wait for that now.
And
But,
that's it.
Just a couple movies to look out for all you nerds during the summer and stuff like that. X-Men: Days of Future Past. That is going to be the best X-Men movie ever made. We also have Godzilla coming out in what, like 2 weeks?
I
2
think
weeks,
yeah,
yeah.
In
2.
2 weeks. And
Maleficent. Isn't that coming out the
Maleficent.
31st?
Yes,
I'm
it
gonna
is.
watch Sleepy
And
Hollow.
we have
Oh, is it
the other
Sleeping Beauty.
Sleeping Beauty. It says Sleepy Hollow.
Maleficent and Godzilla. What else? There's another movie, and I'm messing up
Did-
now.
are we-
Guardians of the Galaxy comes out this summer too.
That's
doesn't
in
it?
In
August.
August.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
it's still the summer. We're not gonna have a radio show, so why not?
Very true.
And I think that's it for nerd movies. And then I think superhero movies and stuff like that is all covered,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, pretty much.
there's this movie with Tom Cruise. If you like Tom Cruise, watch it.
The
If you
Edge of
don't,
Tomorrow, right?
Yeah,
That's okay. I
just
don't really know. Just
I wouldn't
go
pay for
I
it.
guess.
I wouldn't pay for it.
I
But
like
if
how
you
you
want,
guys are kind of rambling.
Mhm.
It's like it's really about nothing, kind of.
Yeah, a little bit. I think
Seinfeld.
it's mostly because we don't want it to.
We
end.
don't want it to end, but
Dude,
it has to.
what
end.
if I
No, it
freeze?
doesn't
What if
have
I
to.
told you I had the
It's
power to
pretty
freeze time right now?
Well, then you should
Jay,
have did it a while
yeah,
ago.
there was a lot. You know what? You would have came in handy when I needed to write a paper, Jay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually.
Yeah.
But
so
actually, though.
if you held out, I mean.
Actually, lies I could find later. No.
Anyway, so this is our last sound off, pretty much. I just want to thank everyone, anyone
I'm gonna
who
leave
was
a tear. I'm
listening.
gonna leave a tear on my mic. Okay.
And this song is
'Cause
perfect.
this is our original show, so I wanted to thank both of you guys. I'm really
Aw.
happy I got to do a show with the two of you. But Justin, you kind of left for a bit, so
I did,
I
I
want to
had
thank
work,
Michelle
though.
too, because Michelle did help me and Jay out. But I also want to
Michelle
thank
Duhan.
Jay, because Jay stood with me throughout the way. So thank you, Jay.
Well,
I know
I
it looks
had
like I
to
don't
'cause we're
appreciate
in
you,
class.
but I appreciate you very much.
Thanks.
Okay.
I also want to thank both of you guys
Oh my God,
because
I'm actually getting emotional.
without this, I would have never gotten this opportunity without you two, and I'm really happy that I got to do it with two of my best friends, and it was a great run. Even though I know I was gone for a couple weeks, but I really enjoyed this experience, and I had a lot of
You
fun
heard that?
doing
I
it.
did hear that.
He said, "I'm his first best friend."
I think I just said
No, I'm just
you were
playing.
my
I'm
best
just,
friend.
I was just trying to start problems. I'm just playing.
No, yeah, I really enjoyed this, especially since you guys know I don't really like my whole business thing going on. But this was a great breath of fresh air. Like, it was
Oh.
so much fun.
One more thing for everyone: set goals for the summer. That's all I have to say.
Yes, definitely set
Definitely set some
goals.
personal goals. Come back.
Relax a
A
bit.
new person.
Go do some crazy stuff. Live a little. Get off the internet. Like, do something. I don't
Yeah.
know. Dye your hair weird. Shave your head. I
Say
don't
yes
know.
to more things. You know.
Yeah,
Just
don't say no.
Don't be upset about
Go watch Yes Men.
consequences. Don't be. Don't look too far in the future. You want a nice tattoo, you go get it. Just make sure it's not somewhere where it's gonna mess
Or
up the
something
job.
ridiculous.
But just go do something crazy this summer. That's
Mom
Go
or
live
Dad.
your life. It's too short.
Live long and prosper.
Make sure every day counts, pretty much.
You know, just be a better you.
And good luck in the finals.
So for our last sound off, I am spring like the season.
I'm the first J. Justin
I'm
Ruiz.
the second JJ Francois.
And
we
we
were-
are. Well, we
We
are
are and will be forever and ever.
the usual
Usual
suspects.
suspects.
and ever usual suspects.
We'll talk to you guys next year. Well, next semester. Bye.